On January 31st, 1990, McDonald's opened its first restaurant in Russia. Thousands of Moscow residents waited in line for hours to taste their very first Big Mac, willingly paying what amounted to several days' wages. At the time, Russia was still a republic of the Communist Soviet Union. The opening of a hamburger joint, a symbol of capitalism, in the heart of a communist capital, was a clear sign that the times were changing. One American journalist described how people living in a country far removed from commercial culture were surprised to see store employees greet them with cheerful smiles for the first time. In contrast, a Soviet journalist reported on the practical and efficient food culture of Americans. To ordinary Russians caught in the whirlwind of political and economic turmoil, this guilty pleasure was almost a political statement. At the time, Soviet President Mikhail Gorbachev, 1931 to 2022, introduced two policies: glasnost, openness, and perestroika, restructuring, which allowed capitalist businesses to enter the market. Gorbachev's goal was to give communism a more human face, but in reality, his reforms only accelerated the collapse of the communist system. 2 years later, in December 1991, the Soviet Union completely dissolved. Gorbachev stepped down, and all the republics declared independence. P.S. Although Gorbachev always expressed regret when reflecting on the fall of the Soviet Union, he made headlines in 1997 by appearing in a Pizza Hut commercial.